All right, so now we're going to write the equation of the line that passes through a point. We got negative 3, 6, and perpendicular to 2x plus 3y equals 6. So I have two videos over almost the exact same problem. This one is perpendicular. I did make another one for parallel if you want to see that as well. You can find that. So the first thing we need to worry about here, so I'm going to read the question one more time, so we've got to make sure we understand what we have. Write the equation of the line that passes through negative 3, 6. So this is your point, that's x1, y1, and is perpendicular to 2x plus 3y equals 6. So that is a very important part. I tell my students anytime they're trying to write the equation of a line, the first thing you need is to find the slope. If you're not given a slope, you need to find a slope. I cannot find a slope from a point. One point's not going to help me find a slope. If I had 2 points, I could do the slope formula. But I only have one. So I need to use this equation. So they're telling us it's perpendicular. Perpendicular means these slopes are going to be opposite reciprocals. And what that means, so the word opposite means a different sign. And the word reciprocals means the fraction is flipped. Such as negative 1/2 versus positive 2/1 would be opposite reciprocals. Since they tell us it is perpendicular to this line, that means whenever we find the slope of this line, we are going to have to change the sign and flip the fraction to make it an opposite reciprocal. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to take this line and we're going to find its slope. To do that, we're going to solve for y, so that it's y equals mx plus b. We're going to get rid of the 2x. 3y equals negative 2x plus 6 divided by 3. When you divide, be sure you divide to everything. When you add, it goes to like terms only. Multiplying and dividing goes to everything. Y equals negative 2/3 x plus 2. So the slope here is negative 2/3. Remember, slope does not include the variable, it's just the number in front of x. So we have negative 2/3 as our slope here. But they didn't say we wanted the same slope. They said we wanted the perpendicular slope. So a lot of students lose track of what they're doing here. They get their slope, they see a point, they automatically try to jump into the point slope form. But you've always got to slow down and say, okay, why am I doing what I'm doing? The reason you're doing what you're doing is to find a slope that is perpendicular. So we need to take that slope and make it perpendicular. So our slope will have a different sign, so that's going to be positive. The fraction 2/3 is going to flip upside down. 3/2. That's how you make a perpendicular slope. Two slopes that are perpendicular, they have to be opposite reciprocals. Opposite, again, means a different sign. Reciprocal means the fraction's going to be flipped. So that is our slope. And then we have our point. So now that we have a point and a slope, we're going to use the point slope formula. So the point slope, that is y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. That's your point slope formula. Remember, y is the letter y, x is the letter x. So don't substitute in for those. You only substitute in for y1, x1, and m. So I have y minus y1 is 6 equals m, that's 3/2. Again, we don't care about any of this anymore. We have the slope we want, that's all that matters. Parentheses, x minus x1. Again, you have that double negative. Not again, but from the other video, we had a double negative as well. So the double negative has to be taken care of. Remember, anytime x1 or y1 is negative, you're going to end up with a double negative using the point slope or the slope formula. So be very careful with your double negatives. We have y minus 6 equals 3/2 x plus 3. And then we're just going to distribute to get rid of the parentheses. Simplify it out a little bit. Y minus 6 equals 3 divided by 2x. 3/2 times x is just 3/2 x. 3/2 times 3, remember this 3 is over 1. So you could use your calculator to do this and then turn it back into a fraction. We don't tend to like decimals because sometimes the decimals get rounded and then they're not an exact answer. So the fractions will keep it exact no matter what. When you're multiplying fractions, do top times top, so 3 times 3, and bottom times bottom, so 2 times 1. Something wasn't a fraction like this 3, you can always put it over 1. Every number is over 1. Then you're going to add 6. Y equals 3/2 x. We have 9/2 plus 6. You could do it with the fractions and say that's 9/2 plus 12/2. 9 plus 12 would be 21. Keep the denominator. Or you can do 9 divided by 2 plus 6 in your calculator. That gave me 10.5. If I press math, enter, it becomes 21/2 according to my calculator. So that way it keeps the exact answer, 21/2. And that is your equation in slope-intercept form. You use the point,